So, hello Gaurav, good morning. How are you?
Good morning, ma'am. And I'm very fine. And you? How about
Uh,
you?
I'm also doing well. Thank you so much for asking. So how is your morning going so far?
My morning is very well because today I am alone at my home. My
Okay.
parents and my wife went to the temple. So I
Okay,
have
okay.
some work. I have some work from my home. So I am alone.
Okay, are you married?
Yeah.
Okay, so Gaurav Z, we are meeting very first time. So I think first I really want to know about yourself. Can you please tell me about yourself?
Yes. Yes. So my name is Gaurav Dagra and I am from Gujarat in Jamnagar city. And if I talk about my education, so I have completed my graduation in Saurashtra University from Gujarat. And if I talk about my hobbies, so nowadays I have only one habit, which is learning English. Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
That's all about me.
Okay, I'm very glad to know all our things about you. Okay, now may I introduce myself? Yeah, you
Yeah,
know about
yeah.
me.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you so much for giving me this wonderful opportunity. Well, as you know that my name is Mansi Bajpayee. I basically belong to Uttar Pradesh, Kanpur. If I talk about my qualification, I have done my master's subject of English literature from the Anand Anglo Mahavidyalaya, Kanpur University. Now I'm doing PGCR from Indira Gandhi National Institute. And apart from this, I'm running my YouTube channel, name of English Dose 27, where I just upload English content video regarding all types of English video who members are really passionate about that, learn that language. So that channel is very useful and beneficial for those person. So that's such type of about me. And if you really want to know anything else, of course, I would love to give the answers of your question.
Yes, ma'am. So first of all, I would like to ask you, how long have you been learning English?
You know what? I have been learning that language. We can say that since 2022. But
Hmm.
in mid, I was not consist. But now I am more passionate about that, learn that language to improve myself, to cover myself because I am also making sometimes mistakes in my conversation, in my structures formation. So I'm just working to right now. But
So
I have done, yeah.
we both are same. I started my learning 2022, and
Oh my God. Okay.
my wife and I was studying in English in spoken English classes,
Mm-hmm.
which is nearby our hometown. So we
Okay.
learned only grammar. We learned only grammar, but not
Mm-hmm.
speaking. So
Mm-hmm.
then, uh, 2023, I went to Ahmedabad because
Okay.
it's a very big city. It's called mega city in our Gujarat. So
Mm-hmm.
we both went to Ahmedabad to learn English language, but we couldn't learn spoken English there.
Okay.
So
Okay, yeah, that things we can say that that same thing happened with me because I focused only grammar. That's why
yeah,
I couldn't speak English. And if you focused on grammar and you are not working on your speaking terms, then of course you are not going to speak. So that's
definitely.
why we can say that grammar we should have idea, but we cannot learn that we cannot speak that language by the help of grammar. We can judge people, they are making mistake, we can just identify our mistakes by the help of grammar, but we cannot speak. That is a reality.
Yeah, yeah.
So you just tell me here, you both went to learn that language Ahmedabad. It is near to
Yes.
Gujarat.
Yes, it is. I think 330 kilometer from my house. 330 kilometers.
Okay, it's
Yes.
so far. It's so far. So there's a no any institute available where you are living.
No,
Okay,
it's a small town where I live. Like
okay,
yes, so that's why I couldn't learn English here
okay. So why did you not join any institute or organization online mode?
because at that time I don't know about online
Okay.
institute. That's why I didn't join any online platform.
So now what you are doing to improving yourself?
Hmm.
That
Sorry.
is a question. I'm asking now what you are going doing to improve yourself. You are making having a conversation with people, yeah, anything else you are doing.
Ye- Yes. Nowadays, I am only reading books
Okay.
because I don't face camera with stranger people. So
Hmm.
I am not habitual in front of camera, and this is my second conversation with you.
Okay.
First conversation with Sakshi Chauhan ma'am.
Okay.
So I have
Hmm.
spoken with her before
Okay.
15 days ago, and this is
Oh.
my second conversation to you.
I think
So
you should interact with people because
hmm,
you know what, that is a very very very, we can say that very normal issue. If we
hmm,
are not able to face the camera, so we are
yeah,
lacking a lot of things.
yeah,
Okay, we know we have a knowledge, but just
hmm,
because of to that fear, I'm not able to just capture any moment in front of the camera. We are unable to get response. Okay, so I think you should interact with people, so you
hmm,
can remove this habit. Okay, you can just
yeah,
you and sometimes that thing give the confidence as well.
yeah,
Confidence is very important to learn that speaking and to learn that language and speak that language. And to
hmm,
be honest, I have that type of confidence by the bless of God because I am not good at that language. I am speaking, okay, but I have a confidence to talking with people in front of to camera, yeah, in front of to public. And I think
hmm,
it should be everybody has. If that quality everybody has, then they can do that a better way. Okay,
hmm,
because when I was studying at my school, so there was one teacher who taught me English, and she has a brilliant knowledge about grammar. But when she has come to speaking, she was unable to speak. So the
hmm,
reason is behind she is not working on their fluency, on their communication skills. She is only working grammar portion. And that is a reality we are unable to speak. So first we get to just face the problems and we come to speaking. Then we can do that.
yeah. And
Yeah.
ma'am, how do you practice learning English? I,
Um.
as you
Mhm.
told me, I read books, many books of English, and I
Yeah.
listen so many videos on YouTube only for
Okay.
English. But I am not able to speak English because I when I write something at that time I make sentences in English. But
Mhm.
when it comes to speaking, at that
Yeah.
time I get stuck, and I think it happens all of us when
Yeah.
we are in learning stage.
Of course, that things happen with everyone, and this is not a big issue. But of course, if you cannot overcome that issue, so maybe it become a big issue for you. So what do you have to do? If you are good at, you are good at. I am sure if you are working on your grammar and you have done your grammar already, so of course you are good at to making sentences. So what do
Yeah.
you have to do? You just start connecting with people, and now we have a best chance to connect with people. Just before conversation you have to make plan that the question I have to ask, that the word I have to use in my conversation, because sometimes that happen we learned a lot but we are unable to use that particular word in our conversation, in our terms of vocabulary, in terms of our voice lecture. The reason behind is that we are not going to practice with that all our words. We are listening more and more, we are observing more and more, but we are not spending these all our words in our conversation. That same thing happened with me. I listen more and more because I am an auditory person. I Reading is not my cup of tea. Okay,
Mm,
so I start watching, I start listening, so that things I'm observing a lot. I have a bundle of knowledge about grammar, I have a bundle of vocabulary, but once I come to speaking I was unable to speak. So what I do, what I did, I start speaking in front of two mirror. I start speaking to imitate myself like a character. Sometimes I become a teacher, sometimes become a student. I have to speak a lot. If there are no ones, I have to speak myself. And as you here told me, you have a perfect wife, you both are just communicate with
Yeah.
each other. I think this is a perfect example. You can
Yeah.
speak a lot, you have to talk. If you are going anywhere, you have to speak English. If you are doing something, you have to speak English, so that the things give the confidence. Then you are able to adopt this language gradually,
Mm.
and slowly you become a familiar, because now you have a knowledge. But the reason is behind, you are not familiar with that language. So
Yeah.
make sure you have to become a comfortable with that language, and you have to speak. Don't need to just speak full sentence. If you really
Mm.
want to use a word, so make only one sentence and use one word with that sentence. Like that, if I can say, आपको sophisticated word use करने चाहिए. That is a Hindi sentence, but I use one word sophisticated. So means of
Mm.
sophisticated, it means आपको अच्छे words use करने चाहिए. So
Mm.
one word you have to use at least your conversation, whether it
Yeah.
Hindi, whether it Gujarati, whether it your English. But at
Yeah.
least one word you have to use in your conversation, and that word give you a confidence. Now you are going to become a familiar. Okay, so become a comfortable, it is very important. So
Yeah.
make sure you just adopt this habit. What are you speaking, you have to single word you have to use your
Mm.
conversation. Is there any question you want to ask me here?
Yes, ma'am. Do you like reading?
No. I already told you, reading is not my cup of tea. I really don't
Yeah.
like. I really want to inculcate this habit in my side, but once I start reading, I feel bored. So I close my book, and I couldn't read. But I
Ma'am,
really want to read something.
what do you think? If we want to improve our English and communication skills, so should we read or not? Because many people say, many YouTubers say, if you want
Mhm.
to enhance your spoken English, so you have to read. But I don't believe that.
Yeah, of course.
What's your opinion?
Yeah, I also don't believe that, because I am speaking that language, and I'm able to understand easily what the people are saying in front of to me. But yeah, of course, reading is essential part to improve your vocabulary, to improve your sentence formation. But it totally up to the person. If you are not good at reading, if your visualization is not good, then you cannot learn that. Then you cannot give best effort, and you cannot achieve best result as well. So if you are not good at, so please don't focus yourself. Don't push yourself. No, you have to read more and more. You have to read, because it's wasting of time. That's
Yes.
my opinion. If you are not good
Yeah.
at, then why you are just efforting on that side? Because we are learning language. We are not doing mastering in that language. Okay,
Mm.
yeah. If anybody wants suggestion, then you can do that suggestion. The reading, writing, speaking, it is important. But indirectly, first you have to find out your level, which strength do you have strongest, and you can just start from work there. You will get a definite best result. As like for me, I am not good at reading. I'm not fond of reading, but what I'm doing, I'm just listening. My auditory is very strong, so I start listening. I start watching. That all are things give me a best result. So why should I not start watching? Okay, why should I waste our time in reading if I'm not good at? So it's totally up to the person. If you're not good at, so please skip that. But of course, you should read it at least one page, because that give you a sentence formation. But that
Mm.
is totally skippable part. If you're not good at, so don't force yourself. No, you have to do that.
And ma'am,
Hmm.
what kind of videos do you watch on YouTube? English videos.
To be honest, yeah, of course, I used to watch podcast, but now I
Mm.
am watching conversational video. And still I'm just watching paparazzi videos, like that, our celebrities news, because I'm keen interested about our Hollywood or Bollywood. So I always watch that news which is really I am interested. So when I
Mm.
am interested in any field, so that things I just watch that things with concentration, and that all our words going to fix in our mind, and definitely I will use that all our words while watching. So of course now I'm just watching podcasts like speeches of the Priyanka Chopra, Shraddha Kapoor, Preeti Janta. So that types of speeches, I that celebrities are using a perfect voice, perfect tone, and perfect expression in their speech. So it is very beneficial for me. That's so I really watch that types of thing. It's not anything. No, if you suggest me, you have to listen news, and then I'm okay to listen on you. No, this is not my cup of tea. What I like, I do that thing. And because the reason is behind, I have to learn English only. So what I'm
mm,
doing to improve myself, that is my personal opinion. That is my choice. Is there no one to choose? No, you have to start reading, then you can, and then you are able to speak that language. That is not suit on me. I always start watching. Now I'm just watching a English show. That has also helped me. So I'm
mm,
sometimes I fond of drama. So I have to improve. So I do whatever I want to.
mm.
Yeah. By
Yes.
the way, what is your opinion? You're also doing, you are also learning that language. So what you are doing?
I am reading books nowadays, and I watch only YouTube videos,
Okay.
English videos, and I watch podcast Jay Shetty's podcast,
Mm-hmm.
and yes, ma'am. And also I watch Priyanka Chopra's podcast. I
Hmm.
subscribed
I
channel
think,
that
yeah,
channel.
it is nice. It is nice. Priyanka Chopra, ma'am, voice very perfect.
Yeah.
I really just when I listen her, I assume myself I have to speak like her because
Mm.
her speaking style, her tone of modulation, everything is very perfect.
So, ma'am, are you shadowing to her
Yeah, of
or not?
course, I'm shadowing. Yeah, of course, I'm shadowing. Not only her only. I shadowing all celebrities who are speaking well and all
Mm,
people who are speaking good English. So I start shadowing.
mm,
I think this is helped me. This has helped me because I am an auditory person. So when I listen something and I speak that thing, so that fix my subconscious mind, and I'm able to recall these all our words. And when I start conversation, so that is my responsibility. I have to use this word in my conversation. Like today, I just used one word, sophisticated. So that word I earlier listen with anyone conversation. So now it's my tendency. I have to use this word in my conversation. So once I start using the words in conversation, that word's going to be fixed in my subconscious mind, and I am habitual with that word. So
mm,
wording, vocabulary, process learning, because vocabulary is also very important. If you are using a perfect vocabulary in tone, in conversation, that is also giving a impactful result. So that's why I'm trying to improve myself in vocabulary in idiom as well.
mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So apart from English, what you are doing?
I am a businessman, and I have a
Okay.
transportation business, and
Okay.
I provide some trucks in Reliance company,
Mm-hmm.
because Reliance company is nearby 30 kilometers.
Okay. Yeah, I start my time. Now is it okay?
Yeah, yeah,
So
it's
have you did you get a call someone? So this is your
yes.
office time.
No, this is not my office time, but I have to go for some reason. So that's why.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, no issue. So do you celebrate Navratri, because now the Navratri is the season?
Yes, because Garba is famous in our Gujarat.
That's why
So
I asked that question.
yes, I like to play Garba. When
So
Navratri comes, we
I
play
think
together.
I
Yeah.
think Navratri is a 9 days festival. So you play Garba in each day. Yeah, only one day you just decide, then we will play.
Yes, only one day, 1 or 2 days. When we
Okay.
decide, when we decide, then we will go to play Garba.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah, so Gauravji, this is very nice conversation with you, and I really want to continue with this conversation, but you have to go. So we
Yeah.
should just wind up this session right now, and definitely we will connect again. and we
Yes.
will discuss the topic. Okay. So have a good day.
O-
Enjoy your work. Bye bye and take
Okay.
care.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.